Mrs. Iwanski back for day 2 of math maintenance. Now, in today's lesson, we are going to talk about different ways to represent numbers. Your math practice in your journals or in your packets will be around that, and then the activity that you do will be around that. So I want to run through a couple on the board so that we can remember all sorts of different ways that we represented numbers, and maybe learn some ways that we haven't learned yet. So our first number that we're going to talk about is the number 3, a nice small number to get us started. One of the ways that we can represent numbers is by using a tens frame. So in a tens frame, there are 10 little boxes all next to each other, right? And so in those boxes, we think about, does the number get one whole tens frame or just part of it? So if I start Xing in boxes for 3, 1, 2, 3, I see that I just need part of one of the tens frames in order to fill in that number. Now, sometimes we represent numbers with tally marks, and when we make tally marks, they're just little lines. But when we get to 5, instead of doing another little tally, we do a diagonal. So let's count to 3. We would just do 1, 2, 3, just like that. No need to do a diagonal, just 3 little lines. We sometimes also show our numbers by using 10 sticks or little counters. When we get 10 of them, we snap them together to make a long. Now, when I only have 3 of something, that would just be 3 individual little counters. I don't get to snap it together and make a stick that I can count as 10. Another way that you sometimes see numbers represented is by using different pictures. And so in our math journals, it might say something like how many seeds are on the watermelon, or how many dots are on the ladybug, or in our case, how many sprinkles are on the donut. And so on my delicious donut here today, I could just draw 1, 2, 3 little sprinkles on my donut to represent that number. The last way that we represent numbers is sometimes with words. And so we could write out the number 3. Makes that stick your tongue out sound, the TH, 3. I could write it out in a word like that. There's other ways that we've represented numbers too in math class, but these are just 5 ways that we can practice today. Let's practice with some other numbers. Our next number is 5. As we start in our tens frame,
Yes, 5 is a number.
You can see that we only need one tens frame because 5 is less than 10. So then I can X it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When I go to count that up with my tally marks, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now because I'm getting to 5, I'm going to group them together by drawing a slash line across it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I see a tally like that, I automatically in my head know that it's 5. I don't even have to count up those little lines because a whole group like that makes 5. With my counters, since I'm not to 10 yet, those little blocks would all stay separate. So 5 little blocks. My donut's getting a couple more sprinkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I could write the number 5, which starts with a sound, which is an F, I, V, E. Moving right along, let's try another one. Let's do 9. The number 9 is less than 10, so I still just need one tens frame. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When I do my tallies, I'm going to start with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to count on 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is still less than 10, so my counters will all still be separate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My donut gets more sprinkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to write the number 9. Starts with an N. 9. All right, we're getting to bigger numbers, so hopefully we have our brains warmed up. Our next number is going to be 12. Now, 12 is bigger than 10, so we need 2 tens frames. We'll have to fill this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I need to fill part of the next one. 10, 11, 12. Same thing with my tallies. I'm going to need 2 sets of those 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross it. 10, 11, 12. When I get to my counters, since it's a whole set of 10, I know I would need 1 long counter, because that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get all stuck together into a stick. And then I would need 2 more to the side. My donut's starting to look pretty delicious. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can write that word out. 12. 15 is even bigger than 12, so let's see what we need to do. We need 1 whole 10 set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in the next 10 set, I need some more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When I count with tallies, I can get to 15 by counting sets of 5. So I could go 5, 10, 15. When I get to my counters, I know I need 1 long, because that gets me to 10. And then I need 5 little guys that don't get connected yet. On my donut, I just need to make 15 little sprinkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 15 starts with that same sound that 5 did, so I know that's an F. Last number we're going to practice with today. Here we go. 20. 20 means 2 full sets of 10 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can count in my tens frames, 10, 20. When I get to my tally marks, I need 4 sets of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. When I get to my counters, I can do this one in 2 sets of 10. I can do it with 2 longs. Lots of sprinkles on my donut for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And 20 starts with that same letter combination as 12. So it starts with a T, W, E, N, T, Y, 20. Thanks for practicing those numbers with me today. I'm going to grab the pages to show you that you're going to do. Give me just a minute. All right, so here we go. In your packet, this page, cut and sort. You will cut out the 8 pieces at the bottom, and then you will sort them into their sections. So for like a domino, you would count how many dots it has, and then find that number up above. There are 2 of those cut and sort pages in your packet. So you're just cutting at the bottom, sorting and gluing up on top. There are also 2 count and draw pages. So up above, it will tell you draw 3 hot dogs on the grill, and you will draw 3 hot dogs on the grill. There are 2 of those pages. one at the pond, and one at the cookout. Your activity for today is to cut out the domino cards that were included in your kit and try to match the domino cards with your number cards. So count up how many little dots are on the domino, find the number card that matches, and put those two together. Your digital activity for the day is similar to the cut and sort. There's a number, similar to the chart we have here. There's a number, and then there's spots for different ways to represent that number, and you can drag those in and drop them into the chart. Best of luck practicing all the different ways that we represent numbers in math and in the world.